As we find the perfect gifts for our loved ones in our lives, it can be tricky knowing what they enjoy. And in the midst of trying to decide, the ongoing campaign, Are You Really Winning?, wants to remind you gift responsibly this season.
Anita Pinder, Executive Director of the Way Back In, and Elizabeth Thielen, the Senior Director at Nicasa Behavioral Health Service, join us now with what to look out for. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I have seen so many times where people are stuffing the lottery tickets in stockings and stuff like that, and that can be fun.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, but can also not be fun.
That's true, right? It can be very fun. And for those 18 and above and 21 and above for any kind of sports betting, that is okay. But when you're under 18, we definitely want to make sure that their lives are protected, their brains are protected, and we're giving responsibly.
All right, because sometimes, you know, we think that that's, oh, it's cute, it's harmless, it's nothing. But that can be like a gateway into gambling, right?
Absolutely. We know that young people, if they're exposed to alcohol or drugs early, they're more likely to have some of the harmful effects. But we don't know that about gambling. Research shows us that it is the same. The brain is experiencing it in the same way. So whether it's lottery tickets or sports wagering, gift cards, these are things that need to not be given to young people during the holidays.
Even gift cards?
Even gift cards.
Really?
They have sports wagering gift cards.
Oh, okay. So I can't tell you how many Target gift cards I've got. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we talked about it, right? You want to keep track of what your kids are getting.
Yeah.
You want to let them invest wisely. You want to make sure that you're setting up some sort of a budget. Teach them financial literacy early.
I mean, I just have two little ones, and they get Roadbucks, and they go crazy. It's the reward center, right?
Yeah. Right.
And this is no different.
No different. Your brain sees it the same way, and children's brains see it the same way. But the younger they start, the higher the odds are that they will develop a problem later in life. And so we want to make sure that everybody's safe.
All right, so we want to shift their attention away from gambling, so you put them into the arts.
Yeah. Right, absolutely. And even thinking about sports. So this is the time of year where people are going to be off of school and off of work, and there's wonderful sports to be watching.
Sure.
Sports wagering is going to be part of the conversation. Kids are hearing about it in the hallways. They're seeing the advertisements. It's a great opportunity for families to enjoy those sports with their children in a way where you're cheering on your favorite team and your favorite players, and you are not bringing betting into that equation, especially for those young brains that are not prepared for it.
Okay, so let me ask about the fantasy teams, though, because that's a big thing.
Right.
Is that still okay, or do we have to be a little more careful with that, and maybe some of the older kids?
It's really the same mechanism.
It is, okay.
So anytime you have something that's gambling or gambling-like, and even in some video games, there are certain aspects of video games that have a gambling-like component, like loot boxes. So we really need to be more aware, be cautious, recognize that there's always risk versus reward. Is the reward of, bonding with my kid over fantasy sports or sports wagering worth the risk that they might develop an addiction later in life? Maybe not. So maybe hold off on that and wait till later.
Well, I mentioned
And we don't want to associate making money with gambling, right?
Yes.
Gambling can be fun, and majority of people who are adults, 21 or 18 and over, can enjoy it responsibly, but it's not a way to make money.
All right. So when I meant arts, you have an art competition going on.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So part of the Are You Really Winning is a art competition coming up. It is open now. It is available on the website, so people can go to the website, areyoureallywinning.com. They can submit their artwork. It will be open all the way through the end of March, so till March 30th. And we're looking for all types of artwork. Elizabeth is one of the judges. We have some prizes available to teens as well as adults, and also a wonderful recognition throughout the year. We display the artwork at the State Fair, online, at all the different venues that we attend.
That's so much fun. Are you guys doing something too with college basketball?
And college basketball, yes.
Yeah.
So we're doing activations at all the college basketball, or 7 colleges here in the state of Illinois, but you can find us at any school, and we will be there in person, and then we have some displays, and we will also asking some of our youth to share information about why they don't gamble.
Right. So there's a campaign called Don't Bet Your Future, and it really seeks to raise awareness of the risks for young people to engage in any sort of gambling, including sports wagering. And there is a survey that's going to be coming out for young people aged 16 to 24 to learn more about how they're making decisions about sports wagering. And it's really important that young people can share their voices because, I'm a 50-year-old woman, I'm saying, hey, this is important. It's going to mean a lot more when it's coming from a young person. So we're, gathering their quotes, and we'll be incorporating incorporating that into the Don't Bet Your Future campaign.
And we know a lot of kids don't, right? So there's arts, there's music, there's sports that you can enjoy, and you don't have to only gamble.
And only gamble on them. Thank you, ladies, so much. We really appreciate
Thank
you
you.
coming in. If you or a loved one is struggling with gambling addiction, reach out to the Way Back In during their Are You Really Winning campaign. You can visit the site at areyoureallywinning.com or give them a call. You can also follow them on social media and get more information about the art competition as well.